Previously on Just Add Magic.
That's Rose, the girl we saw before.
If Rose had the book, then she must have been a protector, like us. Help me. How can we help you, Rose?
Maybe she wants to get out of the book? But this is just a drawing.
Unless it isn't, and it actually is.
Rose.
I'm meeting a guy who says he thinks he knows what happened to Grandma. He told me he thought Grandma was under a magic spell.
Look at this.
Is that
Chuck. Look at the date.
1868? Chuck is not from the 60s.
Not the 1960s.
You've been hurt, but you can be fixed.
Chuck was clearly looking for something. He took very specific spices.
I found this in Chuck's trailer.
It looks like a shopping list of spices.
It's like he's trying to create a recipe or something. I can't believe that's Chuck. He must have taken over Jake to get out of Lavender Heights.
He gave us so much free food. What if he's been spelling us?
Oh no.
Chuck,
Good luck saving your friend.
we just saved Jake.
Not that friend.
Here you go.
Thanks. I'm fine. Just a little dizzy. Maybe it was from all the smoke. Nice try. Chuck gave me something. But what's his plan and why me?
Why me? He took over my body and I've been nothing but nice to the guy.
We've all been nice to him.
Hold on. We still don't know that Chuck spelled Hannah for sure. How do you explain my sudden dizziness then? And I'm cold. You always think you're coming down with something. Last week you were convinced you had scurvy from your lack of vitamin C. According to Google, I had all the symptoms.
The book must have a recipe to help us.
You want to do the honors?
Look, Rose.
Looks like a Victorian-era portrait.
It's not a portrait. This is her. She's trying to tell us something. Whoa.
Beyond creepy. What is it? Did you find something?
Everything's fine, Hannah.
What? I'm having trouble hearing you.
You don't suppose it couldn't be?
It is. Hannah's going into the book.
We need to cook a counterspell quickly.
How? We don't even know what spell she's under.
Or why?
He put Rose in the book, and now Hannah. We're way past the why.
I bet he tried to do it to one of us back in '65.
What reason would he have for trapping someone in the book?
There's one person who knows the answers. Rose.
Great. Our fate lies in the hands of a 200-year-old girl stuck in the pages of a magic book.
We need to talk to her. Maybe if she can tell us how she got into the book, we can figure out a counterspell to help save Hannah.
I wish I knew what Chuck is up to. There must be some larger reason why he's doing all this.
We don't even know who Chuck is.
Maybe it's time we find out.
Guys, Hannah needs to lie down. She doesn't look too good. And her hearing keeps going in and out.
Nobody's home at my house. We can take her there.
Okay, we'll go dig up what we can on Chuck Pizer. Maybe we can figure out why he's doing this.
I'll stay here with Jake. He's also been through a lot the last couple days.
Should we tell Hannah?
Considering how crazy she gets when she has a cough, I don't think she'll handle becoming a drawing in a book very well.
At least she doesn't have to go to her new school. Sorry, I crack jokes when I'm nervous.
I had no idea you were so passionate about historic preservation.
Well, you've been talking about it nonstop. I guess you inspired me.
I had no idea you two were even friends.
I wouldn't go that far.
I've known Gina all my life.
We're old enough to need historic preservation ourselves.
I'm just glad you want to help out. You know, I tried to get Kelly to volunteer, but she's not interested. You know, Saffron Falls has such a rich history, and we need to honor that. You know, I'm thinking of raising money to open a heritage museum. It would cover the original settlers who came here for the gold rush.
Sounds interesting. What do you know about the Pizer family?
Oh, well, yes, the Pizers were among the original settlers of Saffron Falls. They were a wealthy family from New York, I believe. And when they died, they left their house and the land to the city.
They lived in West Pizer Park?
Oh, the park used to be part of the Pizer estate. Did you know they had all sorts of unique plants and trees that are still there?
Really?
Mm-hmm. Luckily, the family will stipulated that the land couldn't be developed on. Otherwise, it would have been a strip mall by now. Wait right here.
Now we know why Chuck's trailer was in West Pizer Park.
He was going home.
Why don't you start with these?
What do you want us to do?
Just organize according to subject and then further organize according to year.
This could take a while.
We have all the free coffee you can drink. And there's a vending machine around the corner. Thanks again.
I don't even know where to start.
How about with the free coffee? Milk, no sugar for me.
I got it. Just rest.
I feel fine, Mama P. I can't believe I lost 4 days of my life.
So you don't remember anything?
No. One minute I was in Lavender Heights on a delivery. I turned around and saw Chuck, and he was giving me one of his creepy little smiles.
He is a creepy kid.
Next thing I know, I'm in the back room, and smoke is everywhere.
You don't remember any of our conversations?
No? Why? Should I?
No, not really.
I hope I didn't miss much while I was away.
Oh, it was just the same old, same old. Except for a very nice lunch at LeGrand Falls.
Wait, what? LeGrand Falls? I've been dying to go there.
I know, that's why I took you. Well, Chuck. But technically it was your body, so I guess you ate the lobster, not him.
I had the lobster?
And souffle for dessert.
Wow. Thanks, I guess. What was the occasion?
There wasn't one. I just wanted to do something nice. It happens every once in a while, you know. Go home.
Okay, I guess I am a little tired.
Wait.
Today's contestants are Annie Osborne.
How's it looking?
The more of the drawing that appears, the more of Hannah goes into the book. So it looks like her eyesight's next.
At least you won't see it coming. Sorry, still nervous.
We need to talk to Rose, and soon.
What's going on?
Hannah, you need to lie down.
No, I need to know what spell I'm under. You're keeping something from me. Chuck is putting you in the book.
What did you say?
Chuck is putting you into the book.
No, I heard you. I can't believe it. How is this even possible? What are we gonna do? We have to do something.
Calm down. We're not gonna let that happen.
We're trying to contact Rose so we can figure out how she got into the book, but so far nothing's been coming up.
Well, remember when we couldn't talk to Grandma, so we used the mind-peering peppermints?
We can't do that one again. One of us knocked over the Livonian peppermint oil.
But that was to read someone's mind now. We need to see Rose's memories.
Curl your hair curly fries, pretty popular pancakes, get out of a dill pickle. What about this?
Memory mallows. You know I love marshmallows.
Calls for Livonian sugar, Elysian vanilla, and Grunde gelatin. If you wish to find memories deep in the brain, take a trip down memory lane. Access others' memories if you dare. Know that some of them aren't meant to be shared.
Hope Rose doesn't mind sharing.
Let's get to work.
No. Let's get to work.
Hannah, you should let us do this.
All right. I'm tired. And it's getting hard to see. It's funny, I was so worried about going to a new school, but going into a book really puts that in perspective.
I promise you, we'll figure this out.
I know you will.
Okay, Rose. Time to show us how you got into the book.
I don't know about this, Charles.
You mustn't worry so much, Rose. I know what I'm doing.
Maybe the magic isn't ours to keep.
The book chose us for a reason. It's our destiny. We must ensure it remains in our possession for all time.
I'm scared.
There's no need. Here. Trust me.
Whoa. Chuck wanted to keep the book forever, so we cooked an immortality spell.
And he gave Rose the first bite so that she'd take the downside. Chuck must have sacrificed her in order to become immortal.
So why is he trapping Hannah in the book?
I'm not sure. Maybe he needed to sacrifice somebody else in order to keep the immortality spell going.
We need to find a way to stop this, Kelly.
We will.
I've lived here my whole life and never appreciated the history of Saffron Falls.
It's all very educational, but I don't see anything here that's going to help us with Chuck. Gina, there's something I need to say.
What'd I do now?
I'm sorry I used my Morbium to break up our trio. It was selfish. I've spent 50 years trying to rationalize it, but it was just wrong.
Yes, it was. But I don't blame you. The older I get, the more I realize life isn't black and white.
I just wish I'd thought of another way.
I don't believe in holding on to the past. That having been said, we'd better get back to the past.
Oh, I think I have something. It's from 1868. Pizer girl goes missing.
Rose Pizer, the daughter of real estate tycoon Joseph Pizer, disappeared from the family estate yesterday afternoon.
Rose Pizer.
None of the house staff recall anything untoward or suspicious.
According to her brother Charles, Rose was happily playing outside, and when he went to retrieve her, she was gone. Well, now we know who Rose is.
Chuck's sister.
The drawing seems to have stopped.
There's no need to whisper. Her hearing is shot.
Right. Why did it stop?
Don't know. But I'm just glad it did. At least she's sleeping.
I need the mulberry.
Stop.
I need the mulberry.
You mustn't. Charles has put you under a spell from which you cannot escape if you eat that.
But I have to.
You cannot. Resist at all costs. Listen to me. I do not have much time. I'm weak.
Why? What happened?
When Charles returned, I cast a spell that erased his memory. By taking his mind, I sacrificed my body.
That's why we've only seen you in dreams.
Yes. And my time is running out. But you must know, many, many years ago, Charles was a protector just like you. There were two of them.
But there's always 3 protectors.
After Charles, the protectors became a trio. So this terrible tragedy would never happen again. I've done all I can. It's up to you now. You must not let him succeed.
Mulberry tree. Hannah, lie down.
Hannah,
Mulberry
Hannah,
tree.
it's just,
No,
Hannah, it's just
I
a
need
dream.
the mulberry tree.
Hannah, it's just a dream. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. That was not good. What was she saying? Mulberry tree?
That sounds familiar. Come on. Here it is. The list of ingredients we found in Chuck's trailer.
Lapis watercress, Tengu cocoa nibs, Livonian licorice, Warapose mulberries.
These must be the list of ingredients that Chuck used to spell Hannah.
But why is Hannah dreaming about mulberries?
Maybe the magic makes her crave it. Darbie, what if the spell's not complete?
Yeah, that's why the drawing stops in the book. The spell won't finish until Chuck gives her the Warapose mulberry.
Right, Warapose affects physical things. Her drawing's in the book, but she can't physically go into it until she eats the mulberry.
So as long as we keep Hannah from it, she's okay.
She's gone.
Where'd she go?
She could be anywhere.
She took the cookbook.
We have to talk to the OCs.
Hi, Hannah. Right on schedule. Let's get started.
Rose is Chuck's sister?
And he put her in the book. Nice family.
Did Hannah say anything else when she was dreaming?
No, she just kept repeating mulberry tree.
Maybe she went to find one. Have you ever heard of Warapose mulberry?
Yes, they must be prepared and eaten immediately after they're picked, otherwise they lose their power.
That's why Chuck hasn't already given her one.
Where do we find this mulberry tree?
I'm not sure. I've never seen one.
I bet I know. West Pizer Park. That's where you said he grew up, right?
Perry said the family wouldn't let the land be developed.
And there are still a lot of unique plants there from when the Pizers owned the land.
Of course they're unique. They're magical. That's where Chuck's been getting his spices.
I bet that's why he picked that spot for his trailer.
We better get to the park.
Almost there, Hannah. Hang tight.
You're never gonna get away with this.
Hey, you're free to go. Thought so.
Chuck!
It's too late. Go away.
Let Hannah go.
I can't do that.
Come on, we can take him. He's scrawny.
Another barrier spell.
I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm not leaving anything to chance.
Why are you doing this? Why Hannah?
Wasn't on purpose. Hannah just ate the wrong Jake Rito.
I actually think all three of you are groovy.
I've changed my mind on bringing that word back.
You need to put a protector in the book so that you can stay immortal. Isn't that right, Charles?
I always knew you were bad, but to sacrifice your own sister.
You know about Rose?
Bet she had no idea her brother was a monster.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You weren't there.
You're right, I wasn't. But you were. And I'm sure you remember it well.
Get out of here!
No!
I'm scared.
There's no need. Here. Trust me. Rose? Where'd you go? No. This wasn't supposed to happen. Rose? Rose! 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 What have I done? Get out of my mind!
I don't believe it. It was a mistake.
You didn't mean to sacrifice Rose, did you?
I didn't know what would happen.
Then why put Hannah in the book?
He's not just putting her in the book, he's swapping her out for Rose. Isn't that right?
I can only complete the switch with another protector.
I can't believe I spent 50 years feeling guilty about what we did to you by accident.
I made a promise to Rose.
We won't let you destroy our friend because of your mistake.
There's nothing you can do to stop me. No counterspell you can cook this time.
You're right, but I don't need to cook. When I was under the Fix-It spell, I looked into your eyes and saw that there's good in you.
What are you doing? No!
That looks great, Rose. Well done.
It's too thick. Let me redo it.
The pie will taste the same regardless of the thickness.
I've never had mulberry pie.
Don't worry. There's never been a pie you haven't enjoyed. One final step, carving our initials into the crust. Stop. I don't want to remember this.
You loved your little sister. Just like we love Hannah. She was just a little girl. She loved her big brother. Isn't that right?
This is all my fault.
No, it's not your fault. You didn't know.
She trusted me. She trusted me.
I can see. I can hear. You did it. You saved me. I told you we would. Easy peasy.
Okay, you guys are the best friends ever.
Seriously, we are.
Kelly, I think you just broke Chuck's immortality spell.
I just gave him back his humanity.
You were right. There was good in Chuck. He just buried it for 150 years.
Hold on. If Chuck's immortality spell is broken, that means that it also broke for Rose.
Charles?
It can't be.
Where are we? What are you wearing?
I have a lot to explain. Thank you.
My vision's back, right? Because it looks like they just disappeared.
But how? That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible with magic, girls.
Still a lot we all have to learn.
Whoa! Where'd this come from?
Rose Pizer Park? Okay, 2 minutes ago, this was West Pizer Park.
Dedicated to Rose Pizer, born 1857, died 1939.
When the spell broke, they went back to the 1800s to live out their lives.
She lived to be 82. Not bad.
So, none of this happened?
Oh, it happened.
We're the only ones who know the truth.
Who wants a Jake Rito?
I don't know.
It's me, Darbie.
I know, it's just gonna take a while. Okay, I'm over it.
Good job, girls. I'm really proud of you.
I'm proud of all of us.
Chuck has been a big part of our lives for too long. I am looking forward to moving on.
Now we can finally have our summer of fun.
For another couple of weeks. Doesn't school start soon?
Hey, 2 weeks is 2 weeks. We don't have time to waste. Hannah, do you have your
Summer of fun list? I just emailed it to you.
I'm gonna write it.